Sometimes ghosts insist on making the truth come to light. My oldest could talk before she could walk. She loved to chat it up with anyone who came to visit. So as a toddler, she would get especially excited when we invited people over for a party. One particular July 4th barbecue by the backyard pool, her uncle and godfather made his usual appearance. She was so happy to see him that she ran to him yelling and squealing, "Uncle Tony, Uncle Tony." Her loud screeches of delight caught my attention, so I looked over to see what she was so excited about. I saw my brother-in-law scoop her up in his arms. I saw the whole exchange. But I also heard what Rachel was saying clearly. I wondered, who was Uncle Tony? I went over to my husband, caught his attention, and asked, "Who's Uncle Tony?" He answered quickly, without hesitation, "Chucky." I must have had a confused look on my face because he quickly explained that his brother, who was also called Chucky, Rachel's uncle and godfather, who's holding her now, had a real name that no one in the family ever used. "His real name is Anthony," my husband said. He then explained that my brother-in-law was named after their father, Anthony. He further explained, my father wanted his first son to be named after him. My mom hated the name Anthony and told him if he insisted on naming the baby Anthony, she would never call him that. She would never use that name. She would instead call him, from that day on, Chucky. My husband ended the explanation with, "Despite what my mom wanted, my dad ended up calling him Anthony, and there you go." Now at that point, I had known my brother-in-law for at least 10 years. I even worked with him in an office for a couple of years, and I never once heard anyone call him anything but Chucky. Not Anthony, not Tony, just Chucky. So I walked over to him. I asked, "I noticed that Rachel called you Uncle Tony. When did you ever tell her your real name?" He quickly told me that he never did. And he said, "Why would I?" To this day, my daughter still calls Chucky Uncle Tony. She's the only one in the family that does. When she finally explained to us where she came up with the name, she told us that her grandfather told her during his last visit with her. He told her to call her uncle, Uncle Tony. It seems Chucky's dad told our daughter, the first granddaughter of the family, this very well-kept, nearly forgotten family secret. Easy explanation, right? After all, he loved the name Anthony and felt strongly that his first son have his name. He always wanted everyone in the city to call his son what people called him, Tony. But there's one problem with this explanation. At that time, Rachel's grandfather had been dead for over 40 years. Thanks for listening to Sharp Edges, Inexplicable but True. If you like listening to true stories that make you question what you see and call reality, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Until next time, look out for those sharp edges.